Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. This is Empress Imani, and welcome to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. So today, you guys, it's all about fast forward and reverse. Fast forward and reverse. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we're still talking about the conversation of manifesting a life of your dreams. So this episode is inspired by the late, great Stephen R. Covey when he said, "Begin with the end in mind." Now, today's goal is about adjusting your level of consciousness by focusing on the cause and effect. You attract everything you are in harmony with. So if you haven't checked out our episode, Be, Do, and Have, go back to that episode first and then come back, right? Because we want you to be in perfect and complete harmony with those things that you are choosing to manifest in your life. Okay? So the first step in fast forward and reverse is you want to begin with the end in mind. Start with the effect. Know what you are choosing to have in your life. Know what you are choosing to have in your life. Then, step 2, you want to map your way backward to the cause. During this process, you will create your manifestation blueprint. You will write it down. You start with the end in mind, and then you work your way backwards to the cause. And this is what we call your manifestation blueprint. Then, number 3, you will start with point A. This is the cause. You start here, you assess what the cause is that will lead you to your effect, and then you move forward, hence the title Fast Forward and Reverse. So when you get to this step, you want to take right action toward whatever your cause is. And I'm going to give you an example in just a moment. And then the last and final step, number 4, is you want to review your manifestation blueprint frequently to ensure that you're staying on track. Now, let's look at a real life example. Let's say you want to release some weight, okay? And this is just an example. Let's say you want to release 5 pounds, maybe 10. Okay, so the effect is to release 10 pounds. That is your end, right? You begin with the end in mind. Now let's work our way backwards. What do you have to do in order to get to that point where you release 10 pounds? Well, you want to be, do, and have. That's why it's important to go back and listen to that episode. So the first step is to know who you are. To know who you are, right? You go through that process. Then the second step is to choose what you want to have in your life. Now, you've already ascertained that you want to release 10 pounds. Release 10 pounds. Okay? And then have. What will it look like once you release 10 pounds? Now, let's work our way back even further. Now, the first thing is you may have to cut out some junk food. If you're a junkie, you like the chocolates, the chips, the snacks, cakes, all that good stuff, the Coke, you may have to cut that out. It's not even a may, you will. You'll have to cut that out of your nutritional meal plan in order to get to your effect of releasing 10 pounds. Then number 2, you'll have to be in motion more, be in movement more. Work out, yoga, Pilates, whatever it is that you do. It could be walking, right? Whatever it is that you do, you'll have to be in motion more. Then number 3, you want to balance out your mental and your spiritual. So this is where you may want to implement a meditation regimen to help balance out your mental and your spiritual. Then walk it back one more step, and you start with the cause is focusing on mind, body, spirit. And then you go through your actions as we've already outlined them. And then eventually over time, you will implement a gratitude practice. That's always important, to always include gratitude in everything that you do, to be consistent, and then slow and steady wins the race. At some point on this journey, you will reach your effect of releasing 10 pounds. So that's a real life example of how you can use the fast forward and reverse method. All of this is based on the law of cause and effect. I hope this episode has been of value to you. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, follow, support, all that good stuff. We're open to receive a cup of coffee. You can do that on our website at sacredlovelessons.com. And until we speak again, Be the light.